This is the demo tape series. All of my demo tapes from 1998 through to 2007, everything was recorded on Boss 4-track for the early days, then a Tascam 8-track combined with a Boss 4-track for some song. Towards the end, a Boss 8-track recorder. But all of they were digital recorders, and then all the tracks were converted, ported over onto cassette, so from digital to analog, and that's where they remained for years. Just these cassettes floating around in my suitcase. A friend of mine who's an aspiring producer decided he'd like to grab my tapes and convert them onto digital for posterity, just so, because I'm absolutely terrible at looking after things, including myself, so he thought it'd be a good idea to put the contents of the tapes onto a digital format that we could preserve forever, as long as there was a power grid. So he did that. Obviously, converting a digital recording onto analog and then back onto digital, you're not going to get the original sound quality that was on the aforementioned 4 tracks and 8 tracks in their digital form. And then putting it on the tape and then re-recording it onto digital. So they've lost it. It's like a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, which, I don't know, he sorted out the levels and stuff like that. Like, obviously he couldn't split the tracks, so he's literally just got one track and then he's just done a few adjustments here and there. The end result was the stuff's there, it's recorded, but it's just a lot flatter than what it lacks a lot of the depth that the original recordings had. Now, I don't have the facilities to record my tape demos directly onto digital, so I've taken his recordings, which are like a decent flat bass level, and I used a splitter, and I've split the tracks from some of them into 4 tracks. I've split some of them digitally. I've split them into 4 tracks, some of them into 7 tracks, just depending on. Basically, the splitter is a bit of a imperfect art. It splits the song into tracks, so I was able to isolate vocals. I was able to isolate drums pretty well. Things like guitar, strings, bass, with varying success, were split into a separate track. But obviously, because it's all coming off just one master track, there's bleed from the drum tracks, there's bleed from the guitar tracks. A lot of tracks bleed into each other, so it's an imperfect thing. So I've done the best that I can within BandLab to split the tracks down as much as possible, and then put them back together with a bit of effects and volume control, just to try and recreate the original punch that the digital recordings originally had, and even my original tapes have a bit more growl to them that was really lost on the versions that my friend uploaded onto the net, which is cool. I'm glad he did, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this project, so I'm grateful for that, and he did a good job. But they're demos, they're not complete songs, they're literally demos, but since they're already out there on the internet and they're not kind of how I heard them when I first made them, I decided to remaster them to the best of my abilities. And my taste in production is very, very gritty, very loud. I redline stuff. Like, a lot of the tracks probably clip. I don't give a shit. I like it loud, and I like it gritty, and I like a bigger sound on my recordings. So that's what I've attempted to do with this collection of the remastered demos from 1998 to 2007. So almost a decade, like my late teens through to my, ironically, 27, to the age of 27, when I unfortunately entered into a shit relationship, and my music and a part of my life actually died. So in a funny way, I joined the 27 Club without actually dying, but I died a spiritual death and a social death, which I'm still, suffering to this very day in a certain capacity. But also that horrible situation allowed me to see the good that I have now. The relationship I have with my fiance, Pata, is the best place I've been in my life, and I'm now in a place where I can create music, and the music I wanted to create without the distractions. My partner is, without a doubt, the most supportive and awesome person that has come into my life, and I love you. And I'm grateful that I'm in a position where I can once again make music. So I would like you to explore the demos. If you're interested in my music, have a look, see where I came from, see where my 18 to 27-year-old brain was at. I assure you some of this is extremely cringeworthy. I hesitated even posting it, but I thought it's out there anyway, so if anyone was interested, they're gonna find it no matter what. So it might as well be on my terms. So I hope you enjoy Randall Mars, the demo tape remastered collection, 1998 to 2007. God bless.